2.
Hello, and welcome to Orange You Glad Podcast. Thank you for joining us today on this wonderful evening. I'm with the fellas, obviously.
It's actually New Year's Eve, too.
Yeah.
It makes it even more wonderful.
Happy New Year. New year, new episode, new podcast.
Last episode of the decade.
The trio. Yeah. It's wonderful. I love it. Thank you. All right, let's do a little intro. And again, before we start, again, because we did this already and we said this already.
It's about, the 10th take?
We're starting over because we've tried so many times, and our audio recording keeps cutting out. We don't know.
And we've been delaying this for 2 weeks because our old mixer didn't work, and we had to get a new cord for.
And this is actually a beautiful mixer, and it came with all the things we need. And, like that cord, that USB, cost me $40. And it came with that in it, included in the price of the mixer. So just add $40 to that mixer, and that's what it would have been with the old mixer.
Yeah, and the old mixer was more expensive, too.
I bet everyone loves Tech Talk, but
Welcome to my Tech
not
Talk.
Everybody here is Linus. So,
Linus.
yeah.
Thanks, guys.
So, that's, like he said, that's Charlie. I'm Matt. Over there is
Yeah, I'm Charlie.
Sander.
That's
That's his
Sander.
name.
It's the name.
What a creature.
Don't wear it out.
What a creature.
That's such a funny word to use for humans. Creature. Look at that creature over
I
there.
just saw that somewhere.
iDubbbz video.
On iDubbbz
Yeah,
video,
okay,
he talked
I was
about
watching that
so
last
good.
night.
part of the YouTube thing is you can't call someone a
It's
creature.
so funny to call someone a creature.
Yeah,
you can call
honestly.
animals creatures. But you can't call a person
But
a
he
creature.
was also talking about you can call someone a beautiful creature, and
That's true.
That's fair.
You know,
You're a beautiful
I
creature,
appreciate
Sander.
that. I can appreciate that.
exactly. But you can't make fun of Leafy's chin.
That's true. So
Can't do it.
to kind of get to people know us a little bit, we can just say some things about ourselves. I can go first.
I know everyone can
spewing.
hear this, but I'm going to fix it right now because it bothers me. Go ahead, wait.
You know what? His mic's off. Just talk, Matt.
Okay, good. So one thing I think is important for people to know is my favorite aquatic animal. Not necessarily just animal, but specifically.
Aquatic.
Thank you.
And the first thing you think of when aquatic is
Zebra. Thank you. See, I know with that look in Sander's face, I know what he's thinking.
that's not an aquatic animal.
Thank you. But yes and no.
Really?
Yes, because
Hold on, can you turn my mic on for a sec?
no.
I just have to say one thing. Well, to that I say yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
You can turn it back off.
We need the crickets for that one. Because you see, zebras can go in water. Have you ever seen a zebra migration? Do you
I have not.
Planet Earth much?
I do planet Earth much, but I have not seen a zebra in migration.
Interesting. A lot of times they can cross the Nile River,
Really?
the fat one in Africa. You know.
Mm-hmm.
See, they cross it and they're in the water, so they're my favorite aquatic animal. Who doesn't like a zebra? Tell me one person. If you say,
That guy.
oh my god, it's not gonna work.
Turn my mic on.
Um,
All right. Why would I not like a zebra?
I don't know, I just got that kind of vibe from you.
Anyway,
Ready?
also,
I'm about to vibe check you.
I
I like zebras.
Damn, he did you there. And then another thing, I don't know. I'm a size 9.5 shoe size.
That's a good size.
You can
That's a
size.
popular size.
It is a very. It's like an average foot size.
you can really tell a man by his size of his feet, I think. So I'm a 9.5. So you guys can survey me how you like. I don't know. How about you, Sander? What are those big things are? How long are those things?
The feet.
Yeah.
Don't you ever do that again.
How long are your feet, Sander?
My feet. They're about size 12.5 Nikes.
No.
No,
Yeah.
Men's?
no.
Men's.
No.
Size 13 Nikes.
No, that's not a thing.
That's not a thing. A half size.
No, you get up to 11, 12, 13.
What?
They don't go half sizes.
I
I'm
why would
making
you-
this. I'm making this up,
I
but
know.
I-
I was gonna say,
I-
how
I
would you
know
know?
for a
My
fact.
shoes.
Sander's tall.
My shoes are definitely 12.5s.
I don't know. That sounds awful like size 13 to me.
No, we don't need to see them. Keep those things away.
It's okay.
No, what's your favorite aquatic animal?
We're gonna. This would be explicit if you did that.
Yeah, we can't.
We can't show your feet like that.
No, I can't grab my shoes from.
Nope. No.
Okay.
Anyways, standard animal, aquatic.
I think a
regular?
sea urchin would be my favorite aquatic animal.
A sea urchin.
Not many people have had encounters with that. I mean, have you seen pictures of people who like grab them in their fingers and hands?
Yeah, specifically, yes. Actually, I was on
Really?
Reddit. Been there? Have you been there?
Shout out
I
Reddit.
am on Reddit.
Are
it was
you
either
an avid Reddit user?
I'd say so. It's probably the social media I use the most nowadays.
Really, more than
Yeah,
like an Instagram?
I know. It used to be Instagram.
What about a Snapchat? Do we really count that as like, oh, I'm gonna go on social
No.
media?
I've used Snapchat as
No.
more of a task now with streaks than like actually wanting to go on.
See,
there.
I don't like when people say that, but I use it as like a communication. I would say
That's
that.
true.
Yeah,
Like
that's the best way
my
to
group
communicate.
message for basketball is on
Not
Snapchat.
like
or
that,
even just
that.
individually talking to people.
Like I could see how someone would describe it as like, oh, it's a chore, but like,
it's also fun seeing
yes
people like
and no,
face too. I don't
but
know
it's
why.
like I don't know
Yeah.
about you how you use it. Some people it's like, oh yeah, I'll just send a picture of my face, but some people it's like, oh, I'll actually talk to you.
or being goofy.
Yeah,
No.
I
Bomb
do that.
filter?
or it's a foot in the door with someone you don't know.
Oh.
You know?
Explain. I don't know.
I feel like you speak from experience.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like I have friends from gymnastics camp or school or someone you don't really talk to.
Anyone specifically from school?
I mean, definitely Sander.
Really?
Why is that a high school? What's up?
I don't think I know a single person
kidding,
from
we go to
Wayzata High
Orono.
School.
You don't know anybody from Wayzata?
Really?
I really slurred
I feel
there.
like we shouldn't say.
We shouldn't say no.
Yeah, we shouldn't get that specific, but we'll leave it in. Sorry, viewers.
Blake Johnson. I bet there's a Blake Johnson out there. We just called him out. Anyway, Charlie,
What's your favorite aquatic animal, Charlie?
yeah.
Everything. Sorry.
What's your favorite aquatic animal?
Well, first I have to introduce myself. Hello.
Okay.
I'm Charlie. I have to.
He's a bit
you know,
much.
Can we play the crickets?
No. Okay, maybe. That's not loud enough. How was
Anyway,
that?
who are you? Charlie?
I'm Charlie.
I guess.
Favorite? Are we starting with aquatic animal? Yeah.
Yeah.
A Vige. I did this last time. A Vige.
And would
Which-
you care to
which-
explain what a Fiji is
which
for anyone
last
outside of
time?
Minnesota?
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious what a Vige
That's how
is.
Minnesotans we're from Minnesota. Am I right?
Eh?
Look at his jersey.
We're not Canadian.
the Wolves jersey.
We're from Minnesota.
So, here in Minnesota, if you're not from here, we say the word, as you would say,
Fish, if I'm not
Fish.
mistaken.
we say
Is
it,
it
yeah.
fi-
It's fige. We say a
Charlie
fige
has
here, eh?
a speech
do they-
impediment.
We go fishing.
Fish.
Do you go fishing? Eh? I don't know.
Eh?
I don't know. Anyway, what type of fish?
I don't know, maybe like a puffer fish or a
Oh, puffer what?
salmon.
No, you see, if it's a puffer fish is like.
Well, I'm just trying to fill in the viewer, you know? I don't
also
want
a
to keep
name.
confusing
Of
them.
course. Why salmon?
Tastes good.
Damn,
Good
that's
answer.
hard.
It's pretty much the only fish I eat because it's like a water chicken. I'm not a big fish guy.
Yeah, I'm not either. Salmon doesn't taste
Like
fishy. to me.
eating fish.
You know, I don't like the fishy. I know
Yeah.
that's like such a stupid thing to say, but I don't like the fishy
Yeah.
taste to it. But
No, I
salmon's
know
not
what you
really
mean.
that fishy.
I know what you mean. Yeah, it
Not a big
almost
sushi
like
guy?
doesn't carry a lot of the
Kinda.
flavor of like the
Depends.
water. I don't know.
Yeah,
Does
I
that
know.
sound
I know what you
seem
mean.
right?
I don't think it's like the water, but I know what you're talking.
But like,
talking about.
Like
you could
slimy
almost like you
kinda-
could go to like a swampy part of water and like kind of smell it, and that's almost how it tastes.
Yeah, that's because there's rotten fish.
How many?
No, but normal
What kind of
fish.
swamps do you go to?
Oh, you know,
Just right out there.
What about
Minnesota check.
you? Feet. Hey, feet. What do you got? Size.
Hold on, I
Lay
have
it
to
on us.
finish a thought, otherwise I'm gonna like
God.
it's like holding in a sneeze.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say something about salmon. It's like the only fish I eat. It's like the water chicken. It's kind of like almost tender. You know what I mean? You can
Well,
cook
most
it.
fish is
You can
pretty
cook it so it's really soft. You can
So the
smoke it.
size.
I think you can put it on in a grill somehow.
Yeah, you
put it on a
never
pan.
had grilled salmon? That's how most people like
That's
take
the,
it.
That's the most common way.
Yeah,
of
okay.
cooking
That
salmon.
well, that's just not how we eat it at my house mostly, or at least from
What's your
experience.
address?
One,
Size feet.
1, 2, 3 Butthead Street.
Anyway,
Thank you, Logan Paulers.
what's your shoe size?
My shoe
Don't drag
size
this out, please.
is about a 9 to a 10. I would say.
So
not
9.5.
Not a 9.5, a 9 to a 10.
But
Oh wait, half
let me
sizes don't
explain.
exist.
Give me a second to explain.
You're really dragging these thoughts out here, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I'm here to do.
Oh, of course.
Am I wrong or am I wrong?
A little bit of both.
Definitely wrong.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, a little bit of both.
I have shoes that are 9s. I have shoes that are 9.5s and 10s. Most of the time, and again, I know I'm repeating myself, but the viewer has not seen this yet. So, 9s, 9.5, usually like tennis shoes. If it's a different kind of tennis shoe, or because I know I have wide feet, maybe I need the larger size by half a size because it just
You have
fits
pretty wide
better.
feet?
That's right, I said it. I've got like duck feet.
Ew.
Yuck.
It's
It's like, you're like
a-
Daffy Duck down
It's like
there.
a paddle.
That's disgusting.
I'm just kidding.
Fat thin.
But I
flat
do have
Sammy.
I do have flat feet, and
I'm
sometimes
like commercials
the
with
size
Shaq in them to
10s
like help with those.
Yeah.
hey, the size 10s would be like slides, you know, like slides. You want some room. You want to be able to
Like
just.
the long haul, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. I
feel
did
I've
explain
had-
the long haul, and it was misinterpreted at the beginning. I said the slides are for the long haul,
And
I had
he
this
lays the
long-
example of taking the trash out.
Or wearing
Well,
mom's heels.
different things. So long haul being hauling actual things.
Long
And
things?
long haul being they are a large size. So if you're a wee little 13-year-old Charlie and you get a large size, you can have them for the long haul until you're like 16 per se.
Yeah.
I
I've,
feel like my
I've had
feet-
the same pair of
I
slides
feel like
since
my
like 6th
feet
grade.
has stopped growing since like 10th grade. I feel
I-
like my
same
feet
here.
haven't grown. Well, you what?
Me too, literally exactly.
Yeah.
Because I've had the same pair of tennis shoes for like almost 3 years.
Yeah. Ja.
But the slides thing, also large enough size for some reason. It's kind of a blessing and a curse because it's comfortable. You get the time out of the shoe, but also your dad wears them.
Yeah, I have that problem a
I
lot too.
swear to
They'll just be out, and my dad
dad,
will wear
and
them.
if he ends up watching this, which I have a feeling he does or will, he might. I don't know. I honestly don't have a sense of if my family will be watching this or not, but I feel like they might because they've seemed pretty interested.
get to the point.
He wears them all the time.
See,
Wears my shoes.
I'm the opposite. A lot of times, since I don't have that many like
We've had
shoes,
we've
I
had-
wear my dad's stuff to like do random things.
I'll just wear whatever
Like
shoes
take
are
my
out.
dog out. I just use what's there and just use my pops.
What shoes are always there are my shoes.
So you're the dad of
My
my
mo-
house.
You're the dad of your
listen,
house.
Yeah.
I am the dad of your house. I'm your father.
He just daddied up on me.
I just daddied up on Matt. But my shoes literally are always the ones
Don't
that
like it.
sitting at the door, and it's like the different door. It's like the door by the back of the house, the sliding glass door, where we let my dog out, and it's not like the garage door where most of our shoes are.
Facts.
It's someone had to take them, my dad, put them on in the laundry room, mud room, whatever you want to call it, and wear them to the sliding glass door and let my dog out or go use the grill or whatever he's doing.
See, the thing with our house is like the door to the garage and the back door to like our deck and to take like Maddox out, my dog. Shout out. Is
out,
like
Maddox.
right next to each other. So it's like
Maddox.
the mudroom connects to both of them. So it's like double trouble, and it doesn't matter whoever's shoes there. It's usually my dad's, just like just kind of chilling there, not like on the shelf.
I
Well,
get that.
his like normal shoes are on the shelf a lot of times, like I don't know, different types. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just kind of like slip those on.
Speaking of which, I don't want to call it a bad habit because there are worse things to have, but I always put my shoes on, and we have these shoe racks.
I never put my shoes in shoe racks.
I
love them
do.
too.
Just kick them off right
I
there.
just, yep.
I
My
used to do
dad will
that.
do it because he has pretty bad OCD, I think. He won't admit it, but he does. I'll just kick them off, and 2 minutes later, they'll just be gone.
Just
in the
doxed
cupboard.
out your dad.
Whoa.
See, the thing is, my dog takes shoes, but the thing, he doesn't chew them or like chew them up or anything. He just snuggles with them. He just lies with them. Like, see, it's like not bad, but like once he gets something, he's like, oh, where's my shoe? Where's Max? Snuggling with it now.
That was an old habit of Oakley's. My
Really?
dog, small chocolate lab, cutest little guy ever. Yeah, I don't know. Chewing on shoes was like sort of a thing.
Yeah, whenever I'm over at Matt's, and my shoes just disappear, it's always in like 3 spots where Matt's dog has it. It's just how it works.
That's kind of cute though.
He just kind of chills
is-
with it.
Maddox is a sweet soul.
I think so. He really likes you.
He does. I have a way with dogs. I don't know. I think I have a calm enough demeanor when I see them.
In like intelligence levels?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, I have the intelligence of a dog.
Rough.
You may be insulting my intelligence level
He's not a dolphin, he's
Or-
a dog.
Complimenting.
or
German Shepherds are pretty smart.
insulting your dog's intelligence.
I mean, like, he
Did you just
probably
say
wouldn't
German
care.
Shepherd? You don't have a German Shepherd.
I know, but I'm saying German Shepherds are pretty
Poodle-
smart. in
poodles and
general.
German
I'm saying
Shepherds
dogs.
are up
Some
there.
dogs are pretty, yeah. Poodles?
Is Maddox a smart dog?
He's a border collie. Part border collie, and they're really smart. They're one of the smartest dogs, so,
Dang.
yeah.
I don't know. Oakley's smart in ways.
Yeah.
I would say, like, commands, they can be taught. Like, tricks, they can be taught. But just, like, something, like, he has kind of, like, he's good with people, and he can kind of feel out situations. Like, if we've got little kids running in our house because it's a holiday, or, I don't know, we have friends and family over. He's, like, he knows to not, like, go jump on that little kid. He's smart in that way. He's not
Yeah.
just like a spaz all the time. And sometimes he is. But he knows when to dial that back. So which is why I would say kind of smart, sort of.
As how interesting this whole conversation is, I'm gonna segue a little bit. So recently, I've been vibing with Jimmy John's. I don't know why. I just have been, especially their BLT. That's just not necessary. Especially their BLT. Like,
Orange juice.
I'm just
time.
wondering,
Orange juice time.
how do you guys feel Subway compared to Jimmy John's? Because usually Subway used to be the king. You know, Jared when he was on top.
Can we talk about Jared? Kind of a creepy guy.
Yeah, for those of us who don't know Jared.
Those are informed, and also those of possibly young age might not know about Jared.
Well, I bet some of them do.
Easy now. Easy now.
Care to explain
He's
who
a
Jared
child
is?
molester.
Yeah.
Really? From
Unfortunate.
Segway?
He's an
He's a
unfortunate,
Subway.
unfortunate gentleman. Unfortunate gentleman.
Rotten in his cell.
Just terrible human being. Just so sad. But
Well, careful now. We can't attack someone's
No,
personality because of
he's in-
YouTube copyrights.
No,
not
he's in
copyright,
prison though.
like, guidelines.
I feel like it's okay to attack a child molester, especially if you're just calling him a bad person. Are you saying he's not?
I'm not saying he's not a bad.
Wait, whoa.
I think he's a bad person, and I think that's all that needs to be said.
Yeah, so he was, he used to be a spokesperson person for Subway. But anyway, would you rather have Subway or Jimmy John's?
It's a close call.
With most foods, unless you're just talking about restaurant, well, I guess this is just about restaurant, but for like sandwiches, something like that, I don't know. I would say they're just different. It's like sandwiches and pizza. People are like, oh, what's better? I'm like, well, it's not better.
enough.
It's just different.
Yeah.
You know, like this or that or ranking is different though. Like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or this or this. You
true.
know, because like
There's
I
gives
don't
and
know.
takes.
They're both good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I used to like Subway more, but then it's just, I don't know. I don't know, grew out of it in a way. And also, have you noticed, like, ever since the whole, like, they kind of passed over the whole thing of, like, eating healthy. Have you seen their commercials? How garbage, like, unhealthy their stuff looks now? They just don't, I feel like they just passed
They
that.
used to like kind of market themselves as a healthy alternative.
now have
to
you
most
seen, like, all the-
Subway
Eat
places.
fresh.
Exactly.
And the
and you
$5
get-
footlongs are like $8. No, they're like
You
$7.
get slices of apples and things.
Oh, yeah.
And milk.
See, I think Subway will pass this time.
I think they
It's
still
just-
have that stuff, but
it's
who's
just not, yeah.
They
who's
don't
going to
market it.
Subway to get sliced apples? I mean,
I was.
maybe your kid, but even still, how many of those kids are getting apple slices?
That's true. I guess it's more,
I
you
mean-
make more money being advertising bad food.
That's true.
That's true.
It probably was like, oh, business is dying. Let's just create some
The Jared thing really hit a blow.
some yummy new thing. We've run out of vegetable
Kale
advertisement.
superfood
I was thinking kale.
crap.
Veggie Tales.
Sanders. So Charlie doesn't have a preference. What about you?
You know, I've been going for Subway for so long. It's just kind of a consistency thing. It's the brand I trust. You know, like I think sandwiches.
That's
I think
deep.
Subway.
I
You know?
like that.
Like I didn't really have a Jimmy John's.
You're loyal.
As close growing up. I had a Subway, you know, like a mile down the road, but
I
closest
have.
Jimmy John's was a little farther than that. So
That
if I
makes
need a
sense.
sandwich,
You have to
go
go
Subway.
like into town a little bit. You know,
Exactly.
In
Like
the
Subway.
town.
Like it's
Yeah.
a little more off the beaten path.
That's right.
In the town.
That's right. It's like you have to go past the sticks.
Exactly.
You
And
have to
not
get
saying
out
that
of
I
your
live in the
comfort
sticks,
zone
but
to
no.
get to Jimmy John's.
For me, not really, since I live in a city where it has it. I'm not gonna say where I
That's
live.
true. I don't think you
Minnesota has Jimmy John's.
should- That's right.
You know what Minnesota doesn't have? Krispy Kreme.
That is true.
It's a
Iowa.
tragedy.
Also
Drive to
unfortunate.
Iowa.
It's a little
You know-
overrated because like among Minnesota people, like
I think it's
everyone
good, but,
praises
like,
Krispy
yeah.
Kreme, but it's because there's nothing here that
Yeah, that's
people
true.
like hold at such a high level.
I would say that yes, people dog on Krispy Kreme too much.
Wait.
because they don't have it.
DOG or DAWG?
All of
Everything.
it. I would say
That's
more of a DOG
I feel.
saying it's a bad thing. You know, and
I feel that.
so, you know, they dog on it. They say, "Oh, it's not that good. I could go get a gas station donut and it'd be better." And that's not true.
No, Krispy Kreme knows what
In
they're
my
doing.
opinion, I've had Krispy Kreme. I've had
Yeah,
gas
that's true.
station.
Holiday, even though Holiday is pretty good though.
It depends if it's like fresh in the
I
morning
don't-
though, or
the
like
top
end of the
of,
night. 10
I don't
PM,
eat donuts
like
enough to
last
really
one.
say like that was bad, or like unless it was like really dry or something.
Yeah,
I
dry
don't know.
donuts do not hit well.
But like that, like don't take advantage of it. Oh, if you live from an outside state, it's like maybe don't eat it as often, or something. If you really think it's that bad, or maybe not that bad, but like you just have complaints sometimes.
Gotcha.
Well, like on the thing of on the topic of ranking things, like what's your favorite like go-to snack?
That's a tough one. I feel there should be some that everyone is like a consensus.
I feel like you're firing
God
through those
tier
there.
snack
How many
food.
do we have a lot left?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The topics.
We have some stuff that we need to get. Like we have an outline of what we want to talk about.
I know, but I want
kinda
to.
rifling
I want to
through.
extend each bit
Exactly.
enough.
The Subway, Jimmy John's, you can only talk about so much.
I can say one more thing.
We were on Krispy Kreme.
I can say one more thing about the Krispy Kreme thing.
Yeah.
Does Minnesota have, and I have an answer to this, have a restaurant that's like a Krispy Kreme to other states? And to this I would say, and I know there are many more, at least between states or borders of states,
Oh, Target.
different places. No, but restaurants. Punch Pizza.
Fair.
I feel like
I've
it's
heard-
not, is it just in Minnesota?
I don't know, but I've never heard of it anywhere else.
I know Caribou Coffee is located
Oh,
largely
Caribou.
in the Midwest
it's
in Minnesota.
because it's from Minnesota.
it
was made
originated in Minnesota.
Okay.
Like
Well,
the only expansion that they've done is through Einstein Bagels, and they have like
Yeah.
locations.
Oh yeah,
partnered
Sander
with
works at a
Einstein
Caribou.
Bagels.
I've
I
had
do.
an Einstein bagel in Chicago.
Nice.
Good for you.
Nice. Nice.
Can I hear it one time? Can I hear it one time back at home?
Well.
Einstein bagels, everyone. But Punch Pizza.
Kind of like Culver's with Wisconsin.
Punch Pizza.
Well, Wisconsin's here. I mean, not Wisconsin.
But
They're
like
Midwest.
I've had people say like, that's not good. Like I don't even want to try that.
Punch.
Really?
I'm not the biggest fan of Punch.
Which is fair. I
It's-
know it's like
it's a
whole
close
kind of
pizza
different
place, so, yeah.
genre of
Silver, I
pizza,
think, yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
But it's
I don't
almost,
like. I don't like. The thing is, I don't like that thin crust type pizza. So it's like I don't really vibe with it as much.
Stuffed crust.
No,
No.
I just like average because I don't like deep.
Neapolitan.
Also, like deep dish is just kind of gross. So so greasy.
Do you like crunchy thin crust pizza?
I like just what?
Like you said, you don't like thin crust.
You
Do you,
thick
do you
crust?
like?
Like oh yeah. Like
Is
the
it like
Tombstone stuff?
because
Yeah.
it's like thin crust, but there's oil on top of it for Neapolitan, or is it just the fact that it's like floppy and thin, or if you had like a frozen pizza that's thin crust?
Well, I'm fine with I think it's a floppiness.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I
See,
get
the thing
that.
is, like, also, like, my parents are both from New York, and they love that type. They love New York styles like that.
Yeah,
But I
almost-
don't know.
But
I just
floppy,
doesn't vibe with it.
but floppy Neapolitan and floppy New York are different.
what are you talking about? Neapolitan? What is that?
Neapolitan is like the
It's a
style,
style
pizza
of
that Punch
pizza.
Damn, I'm somewhat
Punch has,
misinformed.
and it's and it's like
I don't know.
they like put like oil in the middle, and it's I don't know. It's
It's a different
a certain
style.
way, and they use like different cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's from like buffalo milk or something to make mozzarella.
I don't know if it.
That's not it.
No, I
We'll
swear to
fact check
God.
it.
I
Buffalo
swear to
milk,
God.
like
Look
a
it up.
bison.
Yeah, straight up.
Because technically, buffalo are located
It's like
in
buffalo
Africa,
mozzarella.
That
and bison are
Buffalo-
in North America.
oh,
Because when
water buffaloes.
when travelers
They're
from
also
Europe-
aquatic.
Yes, by definition of Matt's terms, yes. But when European travelers first came
Buffalo
and
mozzarella.
saw bison,
Of a Italian Mediterranean buffalo.
Italian Neapolitan.
Wait, I want to try to click on.
And the first thing that came up was pictures of pizza.
That's dumb. What are those
Dummy good.
Mediterraneans doing?
Should we kick it back to the snack foods?
Yeah.
yes, I
I feel like Sandra and I have the same go-to.
There's a strong go-to.
Three,
among
I don't really have a
Two.
go-to.
One
Chex Mix.
Wow.
Chex Mix is by far one of my, if not
Hold
the
on.
favorite snack food.
We are still recording audio, but I have to go fix the video and turn it back on. Go ahead. Keep
So,
talking.
but I have a bag of Chex Mix in my car.
Wait, is it still recording video?
Yeah.
So we'll just show the picture.
Yeah. Just keep talking. Don't be so
We'll cut this part
dumbfounded.
out.
No, we won't. Gosh.
Anyway.
We'll cut that part out.
No, we're not.
beauty of it.
All right.
It's raw.
Anyway. Oh yeah, that's.
That's loud.
Good.
Anyway, Chex Mix I feel like is up there. I feel like Cheetos and Cheez-Its, are pretty are up there.
and Takis.
Nacho cheese. Nacho cheese. Doritos are really good.
Doritos are very. I feel like a lot of the cheese snacks are
Yeah.
good. Like I feel like they're all
Cheese
on
has
the
it-
same tier.
has it going on.
You know?
You know, in my recent years,
Like an A, B, A.
I don't really get very exotic with the Dorito flavors.
I don't either. I like the
Usually,
classic nacho
usually
cheese.
I stick with the nacho cheese or
Cool Ranch is
the
kinda-
Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch is kind of like Garbo.
It's okay. I feel like
It's
when
not
you get
horrible,
like,
but-
I remember you could get them in like middle school. I haven't bought them since, but like, they're like, I don't
They
know.
weren't
The
bad,
chip
but they
was
weren't great.
bad and like, the seasoning was sort of the same, but like, you get a good solid chip. It's alright. But what I was saying about like 2-ish years ago, I tried the sweet chili lime or sweet chili something. I don't know. It's a purple bag. I think
yeah, I've seen those.
it's good. I like it.
Was it worth the risk?
Definitely worth the risk.
Interesting.
Really.
I was taking risks, and it was high reward.
So
Thank you, leadership class.
Oh,
So
Shut up,
Matt,
high
risk.
Matt and
High
I
risk,
kinda-
high reward.
Matt and I kind of hold Chex Mix in this high god tier.
Yeah.
What's your go-to? Like you walk into a gas station, dude. Perfect question.
gas
You walk
station?
into a gas station, like aisles upon aisles of snacks.
Am I
What do you
trying to?
choose?
Am I trying to be
Like go-to snack.
No, it
you
doesn't-
kind of
don't
had a meal.
healthy
You're
or
just a little
anything.
hungry.
Healthy or anything?
You just walk into a gas
Anything.
station. What do you?
Oh man,
Instantly go
What
to.
catches your eye?
I stray away from pretzels.
Pretzels, really.
I stray away.
You stray away.
Too salty.
Because
they
I'm
can make your
just-
tongue numb.
Too salty, and sometimes it's just like you've got all this stuff, and you're gonna get pretzels.
Yep,
You can get that
I feel that.
anywhere.
I feel like the peanut butter filled pretzels though are
Oh,
very
those are
good from
Like
Costco.
Yeah.
Those are good.
I've had too many of those when I was little, and now I don't like them.
Really.
Interesting.
I mean, I'll eat them, but it's like.
I'll have them every like once in a while. They're good.
But anyways, I don't know. I used to always love, and I think it was my dad that bought one once. I was like, "Can I try one?" And I know it's kind of a pretzel, but combos hit different.
Combos? What's that?
I don't know what a
I
I
combo
feel like I'd
is.
recognize the bag.
You definitely would recognize a bag. They make different flavors. It's like literally like a
Look it
pretzel
up,
with
Sander.
little bits of cheese in it, and they make like pizza ones, and they make like different ones.
I probably know what it looks. This sounds really fun.
And I know it's kind of a pretzel, and it was defeating the point. I was just saying that's a good one.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if that's the only thing I'm getting, you got to stick with like something that's filling.
Oh, sure.
And like, I don't know. I
I haven't
wouldn't
seen those in a while.
if I was getting other things with it. I'd be like, yeah, grab some chips. You know, just some like normal chips, like Lay's or something.
Yeah, one thing my sister loves is she loves like the plain Lay's chips. I feel like I need something with more like flavor in it. You know what I mean? I
Dude,
feel like the Lay's
also,
are a little
like,
Dude,
when
the sides of your mouth.
Yeah.
Just
They
The
trying to
thing
fit
is,
a
like,
salt.
after a
a big
while,
chip,
it's just like your
trying to eat a
tongue
big
is
chip.
numb.
Mhm.
It's like
That's true.
you can't even
That's
taste
what I love about
anything.
Chex Mix. It's not too salty, and you got that all those spices going on in it. You know?
Exactly.
The
got
the
the
Lay's
variety.
does a dill pickle, and I don't know. Some people hate on dill pickle, and that's okay. We all have different taste buds, but it's basically like a plain Lay's, but with dill or whatever. It's great. I love it.
Dill pickle seeds are good.
And you know what's funny is that the dill pickle from Lay's, it looks like a normal, like a original Lay's. You won't even know.
But it's just
But
like a
it's-
seasoning on it.
But if you get an Old Dutch dill pickle chip, you see it. You know it.
Is it
It's got
green?
like the green flakes of dill, I guess.
Yeah.
Wonder. Yeah.
I don't think I've had one of those before.
An Old Dutch chip? Like
no,
dill pickle?
the dill Lay's chips.
Oh, yeah, it's good. My grandma gets them for me sometimes.
That's cute.
Like when I go over to her house, it's the nicest thing. I always go over and she always has like, I got you this, and she like knows what I want. And sometimes like I'll go there and be like, oh, I don't always want to come over here and just eat junk because I come over here often enough, or it's not a holiday and I'm just trying to,
Just like the
watch
early
what I'm eating.
2010s memes of like iPhone about like, oh, I'm going to my grandma's house. I'm gonna get fat.
Yeah,
Remember
right.
that was a thing. That was
Right.
that
Yeah.
was so stupid.
The
Memes,
Like, it's
memes
honestly
back
like-
then were bad.
Like I mean, it's like true,
constantly
but it's, like,
feeding
not
you no
funny.
matter what. That
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Grandma, I just got done with dinner. And she goes, can I make you anything? Do you want some hot dish? Let me bake you a cake real quick.
That's
But
exactly how it goes.
not what my grandma's like.
Not in
she
my
always-
world. Dinner's done. Go
she
get ice
literally,
cream.
like, I could come
Yeah.
over for, like, the smallest thing. Like, the smallest thing. And if she knows days in advance when she's shopping, she's like, oh, I'm going to get this for him. Because she knows what I like. And I'm like, that is so nice. But also, I was also talking about how sometimes it's unhealthy. But she even knows that sometimes I like a vitamin water. You know, if I'm not trying to drink a soda or something, or soda or pop, wherever you come from. Soda or pop.
Pop.
Durs?
Pop.
What do you have to say? Soda or pop?
I call it pop.
Thank you.
Pop? Okay.
True Minnesotan.
You never ever call it a soda pop. I just
So
wanna make that
you have to say
Sody
sody.
pop? You have to say sody
sody,
pop.
not soda.
You can't say
Sody
soda
pop?
pop.
Yeah. Get a couple of sody pops.
In the great
bow in
words
the house.
of who, Matt?
Papa Joe.
That's right.
Bow in the house.
Play it.
Sody pop.
Big tip.
We recently have an update from our friend, and I honestly don't even know which soundbite this is, so I'm going to spin the wheel here.
Accurate.
That was so loud.
I'm sorry.
Hey, can you repeat the
Just go to
part
the
of the
next one.
stuff where you said all
It's gonna
about
overlap.
things?
I have to wait.
The things?
Kind of how I felt when Charlie was talking.
I've had over 40 pizzas
There
in
we
the
go.
last 30 days.
That's kind of impressive. But like the thing in that interview, you could see how much like he was sweating. Like he's literally sweating out
He looked
pizza
like he had
grease.
showered.
He looks
in,
like a
40
melted
days.
candle.
For the people that don't know what we're talking about, so Papa John
Shatner.
Schnatter.
Schnatter.
Yeah. He. So
Let
the
me
Papa
grab
John guy.
Hold up. Let me grab
He-
some more OJ.
Matt, you can keep talking.
Thank you for
Go ahead.
Yeah.
announcing that. He got slipped up a little bit. He said the N word in a conference call on Diversity Day.
And this is Papa John's, like
That's a
Mr.
no-no.
Eyebrows in the
That's a
commercials
no-no
with
for
Peyton
anyone.
Manning.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the guy.
So he got fired, but Papa, he's not having it.
There's going
partially
for
because
some
he thought he was being set up to say the N word.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
confusing story.
I'm interested to see how this goes. But he had an interview,
I
like
don't
a
know.
month or so
I'm
ago.
not informed enough about that, but things went down.
About a month ago, he had an interview with this news station, which was very hysterical. He was wearing a red shirt that wasn't a Papa John's shirt, but was as close as he could get to a Papa John's shirt. He like a little emblem on the breastplate there, and it wasn't the Papa John's thing, but it was so freaking close to it. But he was talking about how the pizzas are not the
I would
same
turn
since he was
down the
gone.
gain a little bit on Matt's.
They're all the same.
I know. Turn the gain down a little bit.
All right, we good.
Now say something.
Something?
Yeah, I think that's better.
Okay. Matt just has a tendency to talk loud.
Continue to go. No, I won't.
I'm just kidding.
No, it's not even loud. It doesn't even change volume. It's just like the oomph, you know?
Okay, continue.
I don't know where I was.
He had the emblem on his breastplate of Papa
Yeah,
John's
and then
logo.
he's talking about how the pizzas don't taste the same ever since he's got left, which is
He thinks
Interesting point.
they've decreased in quality.
which I
Even
never
though-
thought
Even though
Papa John's never had the best quality to begin with, though.
that's true, but
There
also
are no Domino's.
Also, all they did was rebrand. They didn't change stores.
No recipe was changed.
That would have been like billions of dollars
Yeah, that
to go and swipe through every store and change how you make pizzas. Because I know, like,
You know, you're in the pizza category.
I'm in the pizza category.
Well, I don't think it would cost billions. It would just take some retraining. and
It
stuff
doesn't
like
make
that.
sense.
Yeah, I know, but
It doesn't. It doesn't make sense
you're
as a business.
I think it would take a lot of manpower and definitely a lot of money to go in and change every recipe for the pizzas, just because the big man in the big house is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
So then he's like, how he proved, like, how he said, like, why he knows it's different is because he had 40 pizzas in the last 30 days. Like the soundbite said, which is.
I've had over 40 pizzas in the last 30 days.
See, think about that.
He actually said that.
Think about that. 40
I've
pizzas
had over 40 pizzas in
in the last 30 days. How was that?
Accurate.
That is very accurate. Thank you, DJ Khaled.
Think about it.
Like he's
Like, hey,
in the interview, he was
Pop-
sweating like crazy too.
Hey, Papa.
Don't even fib yourself.
Exactly, you're crazy. We
Papa-
love you though.
Papa
You're good
John.
crazy.
We love
Papa
Papa.
John
Except for
fibbing
don't say the N word.
himself.
Don't do that.
Papa John fibbing himself left and right. You know those pizzas aren't different.
Wasn't there significance with a picture of him in China posing with like a Domino's thing or?
I remember hearing
Wasn't
about
there
that.
something about
yeah,
that?
yeah. He was like,
Wait, really?
I don't think it was Domino's. It looked like the sim.
I
don't
think
know.
they were talking about it on H3.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they zoomed in. It wasn't.
It wasn't, no. But he did something where he posed with a picture with two people in China, and it looked. He was wearing like
It
something
looked like a
that
Domino's shirt. which is kinda
resembled
funny.
something remarkably close to a Domino's.
But the thing
shirt.
is, so H3 podcast, Ethan, Eula, Dan, Zach, Ian,
Papa
they
bless.
they have a. They've always talked about Papa John forever, even just
Yeah.
their YouTube channel H3H3, and they finally got in contact
out.
with Papa John, and
Shout
they're gonna
out- Shout out H3H3
Yeah.
Productions
love you
and
guys.
H3 Podcast.
Yeah, so they're gonna get the Papa on the show. They're gonna do a Skype interview,
An absolute
and
white
I'm
whale.
so excited to see that because I want to
Yeah.
know what's going through his head.
I wish it wasn't a
It's gonna be
Skype
good.
interview.
Yeah, probably.
I want to see them.
I want to see this. I want to see the pizza grease rolling off his pores.
Exactly. It would be so great if they did like set it up like that interview on purpose.
to show like
dur-
all the lighting on his
during their
face.
podcast. It's just like nothing but big old stage lights in front of him, and you can just see like melting
Profuse
wax
sweat.
Gross. He's something else.
and tons of pizzas.
I
from-
mean, I feel like he means well, but he's just a little delusional. I could be totally wrong. I could be totally
he's
wrong.
definitely
But
losing it.
Yeah, I
he
feel
spent
like-
a little too much time next to the pizza oven. His brain is melting.
Facts.
But that's.
Facts.
I feel like but he's a nice guy. I don't know. Maybe he's he's a jerk. I
One
don't know.
could say, nice guy.
One could say. Nice guy.
Nice guy.
Exactly.
He's just
Papa is something else.
a freak of nature. I mean, do you think he really ate those pizzas?
I think so. You don't say that on a news interview, and you can't be lying.
But
Is he,
like,
serious? he
what
was?
about like just trying each? You know, he says like, "Oh, I've been eating 40 pizzas." He's not eating a whole pizza. He's like ordering it just to check up on the slice.
That's
Knowing
still,
how Papa's kind of fallen off a cliff, I wouldn't take it out of him to eat 40 whole pizzas
Or
in
he
30 days.
gets-
Because if you think about it, that's like
he gets
one and
a
a half.
pizza.
a day.
He's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna try it," and he ends up like gorging down like over half of that.
Either
pizza
way,
every
that's having
time.
pizza every day.
Yeah,
That's still not okay.
not good. Even though I will say, they say pizza is one of the. I don't
Who's
know
they?
how to word this. The experts. They
Uh-huh.
say
If you say healthy on that,
Isn't that a
no,
logical
not
fallacy?
healthy, but they have
yeah, it is
again discluding. Oh, I'm gonna add a bunch of butter and salt and stuff you don't actually need in it.
Well, yeah.
It's got many of
Papa
the.
John's is
It's
the
got
opposite.
almost all, if not all, of the food groups.
Oh,
Because you've got like
the meats, you got
grains,
cheese, you got bread, you
vegetable.
got tomatoes.
protein, dairy, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. You know,
But you have to make it like fresh or go to like a nice place, which is more expensive.
True,
There's
right.
no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Right.
can be healthy.
it can be
It
healthy.
can be healthy, but
Right.
not for in Papa's case. It's not.
I don't think that's healthy.
There-
Papa,
yeah,
Papa
there's such
please
thing as
stop.
overkill.
I think
Don't
we
gorge yourself like this. Stop.
It's not healthy, and I think we can see it
Oh yeah.
He's
on the not on the inside. We can't see it. We can see it on the outside,
Looks
but
like
it's
he's gained a
almost
little
like
weight.
from what is on the outside is what is just coming from the inside.
Yeah, if you're able to right now, look up Papa John interview. Just look at the still frames of it and just see his
Or
sweat
just type in literally 40 pizzas,
in the
and I
last 30
almost
days.
guarantee if you just type in 40 pizzas, it's gonna be the first thing that
Yeah,
comes
for
up.
sure. It's just sad,
Anyway.
man. But
What's the next thing on the list to talk about?
Got some things.
I got
Yeah.
some things.
Fire it up.
No, I don't.
Yeah, didn't we have Christmas items?
Yeah, we have some stuff to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about.
I mean, we can if we want to. I'm not trying to be like,
don't
look
care.
what I got.
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
But like, we can just, what, or just say why you're thankful for that item,
Well, one of the things I
who it was from, what it was about. Maybe it had some value to you sentimentally, or
Yeah.
so like this year, like even the past couple years, I don't even know what I want for Christmas because there's not many
Neither do
things
I.
I need.
Like once you get
Except
out of
for,
like
like-
middle school, you stop asking for.
There's
stuff.
like
You're
maybe
just
like money, I guess, for things
it's
that
like-
come up, but other
it's
than
like-
that, not really.
toys and like, I don't know.
What?
It used to be like, I
Oh,
want
used to.
this.
you used to put together
I
like a
want this.
master list of
I
like
want this
every commercial you saw.
sick Nerf gun.
But
Yeah,
now you just want
exactly.
to get rid of all those things now because they're just taking up space.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I feel
Like
like,
Gary V, that stuff. Garage sale and then
bro,
Facebook Marketplace.
flip that, flip it.
But I only asked for one thing for Christmas, and for all you listeners out there that don't know this, is that I am a super fan of John Mayer.
Fanatic.
Yeah,
That's
um,
all he talks about when we talk about
well,
music.
they're gonna say it, though. But
Are you gonna say it? Don't say it.
gonna say it, don't say it.
He's gay for mayor.
Yeah. If
Which is okay.
yeah, I mean,
It doesn't always have to be,
see, I'm a
that way.
I'm a
I don't
s-
know.
What did
No, no,
I
no.
ever-
I'm a straight guy.
Why are we
But
talking
not
Right,
trying
about
to
that's
be.
what I'm trying to
not
say.
trying to be. I don't want to be homophobic in any way. Try to like
No, he
say this, but
he enjoys listening to John Mayer.
yeah,
We'll just
a
leave it at
lot.
that.
Anyway,
It's a passion. It's a passion that would lead one to believe that you are
catching feelings.
one for John Mayer on a different level,
He-
on a
he
more
has a man crush.
on a more intimate level.
Anyway, so like especially because I play guitar and I also sing, yada yada yada. Matt J sings Instagram.
Matt Jordan sings. Shout out.
Anyway, so like I enjoy how well he is at guitar, blah blah blah, and he's amazing in my opinion. And I saw him in
I can attest to
August?
that. You show me some videos. He was crushing it on
Yeah.
that guitar. He was hitting all those notes real fast. I'm like, dang.
he's got that feel too.
I can't play guitar.
So when I saw him in August, like there's like merch at the concerts, but it's always more expensive.
Very expensive.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, they're marking it
now.
up.
Yeah,
They're like, they want you to see it on the spot and be like,
I need that now.
I gotta have that.
gotta have it. Baskin Robbins. Anyway.
No, not Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, it is.
Cold Stone.
Same thing. Doesn't matter.
Gotta have it size.
I hate how they do that.
Think about it.
It's stupid.
We'll save that for another time.
But there is this shirt. It's called I Got a Big Shirt. That's what it says on it. If a guy,
That's a nice
wearing
shirt.
a big shirt. And it's kind of like how oversized clothing is like a thing.
Yeah, right. It's a
So
style.
it's like a spoof, a goof, a gaff on that.
Bit of
You know
a-
what I mean?
Bit of a joke.
Yeah, and I like that's a funny shirt, and it's like John Mayer Tour 2019. I was like, yeah, that'll be cool. I want that. But like, I looked at the price like at the concert. I'm like, dang.
Dang.
So like, that's the only thing. And like, a couple weeks before Christmas, it came out on his website. Like they can purchase it online since the tour had finished. So
Nice.
like, that's the only thing I wanted, and I got it, and I'm content.
will you wear that shirt if you ever go back to a John Mayer concert?
Oh, 100%.
Assuming you
I
will
will.
go back.
I will go back.
Or will you have...
Unless he dies or I die. Sorry.
Well,
to get dark.
We don't want to think about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But...
Wait.
Or what I was going to say... Thanks, Sander.
Want to
Oh,
say
thank
something to
you.
me? Huh?
Knock on wood.
So
I die.
what I was going to say was, at that point, will you be wearing that shirt? Or will you have too much John Mayer merch to choose from
Oh, hopefully too many.
at that point?
Hopefully too many.
Your goal
That
is to
would-
have too many John Mayer shirts?
I mean,
That would be a nice problem to have.
it would be.
That is a good problem.
Also, I'm definitely wearing it on the first day we get back from break. No.
Oh,
chance.
okay. Can we talk about the first week everyone gets back from break?
I'm
It's like
not doing
the
that.
first week of school again. It's like a fashion
What do you mean
show
you're not
for
doing that?
I'm not
everyone
doing
wearing
that.
their
I'm
new
not
stuff that they
doing
got
that.
from Christmas.
I literally thought about this the day of Christmas and told myself, I'm like, I'm not doing it. I don't think I ever
Everyone
have
says
done
it to
that,
themselves.
but I'm like,
Yo, I don't care. It's John
that's
Mayer
like
shirt. I'm wearing
weird.
it.
I don't. It's a weird feeling for me. I don't like it.
Hmm.
I can't explain it, but I don't like it.
I'm very happy with this, so I'm wearing it.
No, I think you should. For something like that, you're showing appreciation.
Yeah.
You're not just like, look
Look
at
at-
my new clothes.
Exactly.
Look at my new drip.
Yeah. Got that drip.
Yeah, I know what you
Looking
mean.
icy. You know what
Like
I'm
if
saying?
you, yeah, I know what you're. I vibe.
Drip
but
check.
That's for sure. Like going back to what we were talking about before, that was probably my favorite thing I got. And then also, last summer, like a flannel shirt, which is really nice, And
Nice.
why am I drawing a blank? What else I got?
Shmoney? Any shmoney?
Yeah, I got money. My uncle, and
Relatives.
aunt.
Fun uncle.
Yeah, I love Uncle.
And
Bill.
they're all so disappointed in themselves that they give shmoney, and it's like, it's okay.
Yeah, that's a great.
I don't want you to
Like,
waste
that's
your
honestly,
time.
It's honestly the best gift.
Not waste your time, but like put in a lot of time and effort, and then have it not be, I don't know, the
What you
turnout
hoped.
you want.
Yeah.
For them, not the turnout they
Mm-hmm.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you guys? Do you get anything that stuck out to you?
Charlie, you go first.
I will say a lot of shmoney. I got, but
okay.
and it's not like it's. But you see, the thing is I have a big Christmas
account.
festivities now.
Now he does.
Debatable. I mean,
Gotta save for college.
one of those. But yeah. So, yeah, money from my parents, and I've been saving a lot of money, and money from my aunts and uncles, and we do a Christmas for both sides of my family, and that's kind of why it's like, and like my dad's side of the family, like, all I got was money. Like, it was just money, and no complaints.
No
'Cause that's
complaints.
good.
No complaint.
Ain't no
You
complaints.
can never complain about money.
But
But like other than money, is there anything that stuck out to you that you like? I bet you enjoyed everything, but like
my mom got me some nice cologne, and I'm actually wearing it right now.
I even complimented him before this. I said, "Charlie, you smell nice,"
I know.
because he did. He does.
That's
He still does.
vibe check.
I just checked your vibe.
He passed it.
Did I pass?
He passed.
Sanders says I passed. Matt, did I pass?
It's a close
Yeah,
one.
you passed.
Thank you. I'm glad I passed. This is what I've been working towards, leading up to it. But the cologne was nice, and I think it's something that I'm gonna try to rock. Smelling nice.
That's Charlie's thing.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, I have a funny.
I don't think I'm not not meaning this in any certain way, but I'm not in close proximity with a lot of people where they'd be like, "Oh wow, you smell nice." But if it just happens that I bump up next to Matt in the hallway, and it's like, "Oh hey, it's better than me stinking
stanky.
It's true.
or smelling
there were
or
people
smelling like my
freshman year.
laundry detergent."
Don't say names.
There were people
Nope.
freshman year you walk by him and you're
no,
like,
we don't do this. Well, I
like,
mean that was half the
dang.
grade. Because
Yeah.
it's like,
In middle
you
school.
still didn't. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I have a funny story.
hold up before you say that.
Yeah, you
I
go
just want
first.
to add on to this.
Finish your thought.
Freshman year is like an extension of middle school.
Yeah.
Especially the first.
Well,
like,
at least the
semester.
first semester,
You're
or
literally
like
guided through everything.
first few weeks. I feel like now the freshmen kind of get it. They're like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, they're freshmen. But when they started, it's like these are middle schoolers.
Yep. You view them and that you
And
think
the
they're
thing
5 feet
is
tall.
I'm
You're
gonna
7 feet tall, so it doesn't count.
It works
You
out.
think everybody's 5 feet tall? How tall am I?
And I'm gonna hate
4'12".
Yeah.
Dang, Short Kings. Shout
Short
out,
King Anthem.
shout out, Noel
Cody.
and Cody, my homies.
I wish they were our homies.
I wish they were our homies.
Because
Maybe
we're like the same height. Us four.
that's
Us
true.
four.
We could send this to them. Maybe they'll respond. In commemoration of, even though they're, is that a thing you say when they're dead? In
Yeah, that's
commemoration?
like no. I don't think that's a commemoration.
Is
a
that
word?
even a word?
I don't
I could
think
be just
so.
making that up.
What were we
In-
talking about?
Anyway, freshman middle school.
Yeah, everyone stinks. And
Baggy.
it's basically middle school. And like at the point we are in the semester now, being leading up to our first set of finals.
Yep.
So first semester is almost over. About now, it's like, oh yeah, they're freshmen. We get it. And I don't want to say I hate it when, because I know I did this, that you hate on the new incoming class. Like, oh, this class, I know we were bad, but these guys are the
I
worst.
say that every year.
And it's
These
like,
people are like they're like vandalizing our school though.
This year's freshmen are really
that's
bad.
true. That's really bad. And I feel like if maybe we didn't know, or like the grade above us when they were freshmen, maybe they were doing that.
Yeah.
We never know. But it's like, come on. You were a freshman at one point, and it's okay. Go ahead. Hate on those freshmen. It's just something you go through. It makes their skin a little thicker.
I feel like you kind of earn, like,
Right.
you go through that, like,
Right,
he's
that's
a
with
freshman,
anything.
and then you grow out of it, and you're like, you're allowed to say that because you,
Yeah.
like, went
That's
through
with
it.
anything. You have the experience, and you.
It's
they-
just weird to think about, but it just happens. Like,
Yeah.
isn't it weird that how there's just like a non-visible totem pole? Like it's like just kind of happens.
Right. Which, yeah, I'm not gonna add on to that.
Yeah. So like, the thought I was saying about before remind me of the cologne was because I think it was like 7th grade and I was in band and we had to perform like in front of the school like before our concert whatever like during the school day, and our band teacher told us we had to wear blue jeans and a white shirt and like a plain white shirt. That's it. Like nothing on it. I didn't have one of those. I was looking around my house because it was like the night before and I forgot to say
Like your
anything.
dad didn't even have one.
I don't think so.
He's not a white tee kind of guy. In
Nah.
my white tee. What? In my white tee. Anyone know that song?
And so we couldn't find anything. So I was like, I went downstairs into our like on our basement, and I like looking through like clothes, like there were like donation clothes that we usually give to like
Right.
whatever interfaith outreach or whatever it is, wherever we donate to, or any other place. And like, I found one, but it smelled really weird. Like it wasn't bad, but like smelled really weird.
Like cologne?
No,
Like
no, no.
weird cologne?
I don't
'Cause
know.
There's bad cologne. That's the thing.
So it smelled really weird, but I was like, it's desperation mode. I have to put it on. So I put it on, and then I'm like, ugh, it smells horrible.
Yucky.
So next morning when I put the shirt on, I was like, okay,
What did it fit you?
yeah, fit.
It was like your kind of size.
The glove fit.
Wow.
And which was
Reference.
yeah. Shout
Most of-
out
most of
Twitter
you-
world.
Hey, Twitter world.
OJ.
Most of you will understand.
Most?
All,
I would think.
All.
I hope so. I hope
All.
so. Anyway,
Hey, you don't know people's background. They might not be. They might be. Could you
A
say?
victim.
Could you say malinformed? God, you guys just pulling these jokes. Like,
We're not allowed to say the glove didn't fit.
I was gonna say okay.
well,
Or
he
it
said,
does
he said
fit.
victims. I don't
There were
even
two,
want to. I don't
right?
even want to go there.
Anyway,
It's just unfortunate and sad, and
What was
we're
her
gonna
name,
stay
Nicole
away
Brown?
from that.
Is that her name?
I don't.
We can
know.
we can make fun of that guy because he's a sick, twisted human being that's somehow out of jail. Shut
He was
up.
actually
Stop saying that.
found
No, no, no,
not
no.
guilty.
Dude, you seen a video? He literally just sticks his thumb, like goes, "Oh, it doesn't fit."
That was pretty good. That was good. That was pretty good.
Then
Anyway, so I go through my brother's like drawer in the bathroom trying to find some like cologne.
Right?
And I found it.
Douses all of it.
So it was like
Oh,
this
no.
axe.
Oh man.
And
Axe bomb.
so I put
That's
a little bit
never
on
good.
me, but I didn't smell it at first. Cause I don't know why. I guess like I don't know. I smelled it like it's not that strong.
Tape down the little button.
Oh, I
Axe
know.
bomb.
I know because it was like the scent from the shirt originally was so strong I couldn't like tell.
Yeah.
So I swear I did like half the bottle, all over myself,
Jeez.
and it.
You
I'm
might
like-
as well gone outside and like laid the shirt in the grass.
Well,
and
it
it's
was,
like
it
you're
was the
spray
morning
painting.
of. Oh yeah,
You're just like
but it
the
was like,
grass next to it's just dying.
it didn't smell good. Like I feel like it was worse. And so I remember
Just an unfortunate
at
t-shirt.
least once every hour, somebody will be like, "Gosh, who's wearing all that cologne?"
What is that?
And I'm just sitting there, little like 7th grade me, just going, "Oh no, oh no,
No,
oh, no."
don't.
I need to go to the bathroom and like run out and like try to like
And then you
wipe
walk
it down.
and then you accidentally walk by everyone, and
And
you're
then
like,
I goes, "Oh, it's him."
"It's that guy, what a loser."
Yeah. So that's a memory. Like I know people always have like crappy middle school memories, but that's like the only one I
Embarrassing
can think.
things.
That's the only one I can think of, which is not a bad thing. It's kind of it's funny now, but I remember being so terrified. I remember like people were always like coming up to me and
Right.
just like talking to me like, "Why are you wearing so much like Axe?" Like,
Yeah, because when you're in close proximity to someone, you just walk up to them.
and I reeked.
It's on them, and that's the point of it. But
Yeah.
when you reek like that, it's like you step in the building. People are like,
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
Like, Matt's here.
I am here. My
Matt is
man
here.
Musk is here.
right. And you see, that's the kind of presence I want to have with the cologne, or not just cologne,
Well,
but
I don't
smelling
think
good.
my
But
presence.
not walking into the building and not stinky white T-shirt, but smelling good and being like, Charlie is here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
That kind of deal. You know, it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
And Sandra, what about? Did you get anything that like stuck out to you at all, Christmas wise?
Oh, we're going way back now.
Ah,
I got this jersey for Christmas. It was like a limited thing.
Nice.
Like in November at some point, the Timberwolves really said like they were getting new, like they call them, I think, city edition jerseys, and they said they were gonna have a limited supply. And I sent the link to my parents. I'm like, I don't really need anything, but this
Yeah.
would be cool. I don't
Nice.
expect it, but like, yeah. And then I got it.
Is that Towns?
nice.
Yeah.
Do you hear he's being talked like trade to the Warriors?
There are rumors that Karl Anthony Towns,
Like the best player
There's
on the
rumors
Timberwolves.
that he's being like that he's
Shipped around.
unhappy in
Now,
Minnesota.
don't judge me when I say this because I don't follow basketball. but
He was the number 1 overall pick a couple years ago, and he's one of the best like big guys in the NBA.
thank you, but not what I was going to ask.
Okay, got it.
Still
D
helps.
Rose. D Rose. Where is it? Where is
He's
he?
Pistons?
He's in Detroit now.
Okay.
He's doing pretty well.
Well, that's good.
Like everyone loves seeing Derrick
Y'all
Rose
remember
do well.
Kevin Love?
Yeah, I have his autograph. I remember
Sick.
second grade. I had my
Hold on.
friend and I. Had,
Camera
like,
turn
a
off.
thing.
Keep going. I'll go fix
In
it.
second grade, I had a friend, and he was a basketball fan, and we like got to go like down like behind the scenes during a Timberwolves game and things like that. I remember getting Al Jefferson's autograph, Kevin Love's. I got to meet
Throwing
all
it
these
way back.
players. Gosh, it was so fun.
Yeah.
And I didn't even like basketball. Like I'm not the biggest fan of basketball. Like I keep up with it, but like especially NBA. I don't know.
I enjoy watching college basketball a lot more than the NBA.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a very popular opinion, though. A lot of people do.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
Now I think we should finish this segment a little bit and slowly but quickly because that was the battery that ran out, not the time limit on the camera. And this is because normally it wouldn't happen, but we took like 18 takes and sample videos and
Is it still working?
trying to make it's going right now, but it's
Okay,
gonna
we can
die
hear-
soon.
yeah.
So
Wrap it up.
the battery light is blinking.
Gotcha.
So
If it dies,
doing
does
well.
auto-recording
And
get
next
erased?
episode,
We'll
we
have this
won't
figured
have
out.
we won't have a battery problem because battery will be fully charged. Yada yada yada.
Okay, so we just wrap it up a little bit. So something that
Closing time.
we thought about doing is that we could finish every episode with a dad joke.
But not from me,
Not from me.
not from Sander.
Yours truly.
Yours truly, Matt Jordan.
From the dad of the group.
That's
I'm
Very
gonna
true.
start calling him the
Poppy.
dad joke enthusiast. And
I've
Or Papa.
it excels in dad joke composition.
intellect.
Wait, should we?
That too.
Shall we finish this?
Sure. Down the hatch, Sander.
Straight up.
Matt,
No,
pick
No,
you
you.
up.
No, kick
Straight
it.
up.
Kick it.
Kick it now.
You've been chugging that thing.
Not. Don't put it in your glass. Drink it straight up.
Is your glass gone? Is your glass gone? Empty?
Straight
Down the
up.
hatch.
Quick.
Say the dad joke.
All right, just go
Okay.
for it. Nail it.
Okay, everybody. What is the least spoken language in the world?
No clue.
I could not even tell you that.
Some African tribal, like I don't know.
Maybe.
Sign language.
That is a dad joke.
That's a good way to wrap it up.
That is a dad joke if I've ever heard one.
Yep.
Wow. Now
Well-
I know I texted you guys this and said, hey, this is how we should wrap it up. And I think because we did finish the orange juice, and maybe we don't finish the carton every time, but we at least finish our
Save
glasses. We at least finish our glasses. You know how I talked about doing like the thing
Yeah.
where you go like that?
Yep.
I think maybe we could do that at the end.
Yep.
So like if you're not done with your orange juice at the end of the conversation,
You just down the hatch.
down the hatch for the rest of it. Oh.
Yeah.
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 Go for it. I did that. Your turn.
No, you reek. Yeah, you reek. So you finish.
What?
You chug
Like smell bad?
the rest of the OJ that's
You
in
got
your
cologne.
cup. The rest of the OJ that's in your cup.
tea.
You just chug it
Wait,
down
what-
the hatch.
Do I smell bad?
And at the end of we say the line that I told you. We say
Yeah.
we say it and then we all go together. Like
I just
Like
need to
that.
check my messages real quick. What line? Oh,
yeah, Sander knows.
I forgot.
See?
I was working.
So I'll just be like, hey guys,
If you're still
Thanks.
listening, bravo to you.
bravo
all
to you.
12 of
You
you.
made it.
I'm sorry.
You made it.
First episode, we'll get used to it.
Apologies. Hopefully you get used to it because hopefully you'll be
This
back.
is a work in progress.
Please
But
come back.
we'll say it. I'll say, hey guys, thanks for watching. And this is, I know. Oh my God, you get the inside cuts. You get to see everything. So we say, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
And I say, remember to, and then we all say it, and then we go, and then it's done.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do
Gotcha.
it. Let's do it.
All right.
But also,
Oh my gosh.
we can kick the music in because we talked about it. Remember? So, you know,
We don't need to have this discussion.
cue the music, that kind of deal. You know, maybe.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Hey, I want to
Thanks for
say
watching.
thanks for watching, and remember to
Stay fruity.